Hello everyone, this is Meltman of Gaming Philosophy. Welcome back to 7 Days to Die. And I think that they must have done a patch because, I don't know, some of the textures actually look freaking... Did the stones around the campfire ever look this good?
No, they did not. They did do a patch.
Oh my god.
They also nerfed your running speed as well.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. That kind of sucks. And they now added a new ingredient to the blueberry pie, animal fat. Which kind of makes
Lard?
sense.
So do you want me to fill this hole in, Jack?
Uh,
I mean, why not?
I mean, it's a really, really big hole.
You
I can
know,
fill in what I can.
let's see here.
There's not
Nick,
much to worry
welcome
about.
back. Fascist Goy, welcome as well.
I think the only thing to worry about with this hole is just vehicles falling into it.
Okay.
Okay, so now I just need water. Okay, and I'll be able to do some things. We've seen some of, with the new patch, there is some of the recipes that changed, so you probably want to check your recipes that you're used to doing, making sure that nothing is too different. These two. There we go.
I have 1,500 cement crafting up.
Alright. Alright, and we don't have any concrete mix queued up.
Nope.
Do we have any sand? Did someone have the sand in their inventory?
Yep.
That's not helpful.
I'll put it in the concrete mixer.
You're going to put the sand in the concrete mixer.
I have sand on me from digging.
Yeah, can you just put it not in the concrete mixer, but actually in a the building supplies chest, the one with green hammer? Because that's where we should be storing anything that is building oriented. Let's see here. Put that in. I don't need to keep that in my inventory. So, the question that has been raised off stream is people don't like living in the snow biome. They think it's too cold and their nipplets get too hard. But what I mean by that, not joking, is testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3. Huh. Green face with like voice lines keeps coming out of my character.
Oh, that's Jack's perk. Don't worry about it.
It's charismatic nature. When I'm around you, you get perk info.
Okay. Nice shot.
Thank you.
Anyways, so when you get cold in this game, it nerfs you quite a bit. There's ways to get around being cold, you know. You can go ahead and put points into well insulated, which gives you both cold and heat resist. There are some areas in the game, like deserts, that you can go ahead and suffer heat stroke, and it has its negatives. And there's areas in this game where you can, of course, get chilly, and that gives you like less stamina. You move slower, you take more damage when you get hit, all sorts of fun stuff like that. At least, that's what I've been told. So the concern being, if we just relocated somewhere else, that it would be better. It may be a case of the grass being greener on the other side of the fence, or it may be a case of it's a good idea. But again, when we do something like that, I kind of want to loop you viewers in. What do you think? What do you think about us basically loading a couple jeeps up with supplies, driving across the map and starting in someplace new? Now, of course, also because the map was kept very small due to, well, we were worried about how stable the experimental build would be. We could, in fact, basically, through some coding magic, take our characters and move them over to a new server with some with their existing levels. and start out in a brand new place in a bigger map. I would love to know what you guys think about us relocating. Should we keep it day 37? So we have to deal with, because we are higher level, deal with the slings and arrows of more advanced mobs, but with no actual shelter built? Or do we need to go ahead and put it on day 1 to give us a chance to build up, despite us being higher level? That kind of stuff. Vincente Rodriguez, hi, welcome to the stream. Will you stream on Christmas? I don't have anybody to hang out with. Well, on Christmas Day, I will not be here. I will go ahead and thanks to the donations you guys have provided, I will be flying out to see my
Trenton?
Jack. Did you need something? Or did you just want to shoot me to be a troll?
Sorry, I'm actually shooting a zombie.
No, Jack ran up behind me and shot me in the legs.
Oh, okay, so that was the first shot there.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that is him wanting to be cute. Anyways, I will be... Stop it, Jack. I'm trying to talk. I will be going out to see my children, and that only happened because you guys donated so much to the channel, and I am very grateful for that. I have not been able to see them in person in several years. They live with my ex-wife halfway across the country. And it's something where I only see them via video chat once a week right now. So it's nice to be able to actually spend Christmas with them. That said, the channel will still have content going out. Jack and others have worked out a streaming schedule while I'm gone. So there will still be folks for you to hang out here. The channel will still be going live and doing its daily live streams while I'm not around. So yeah, there'll be people for you to hang out with. That's so in the radiation zone. That's another thing. With a bigger map, we will be able to build our bases towards the center, far enough away from the edge of the map that supply drops won't constantly end in a radiation zone. So that is, I think, one of the biggest things I think is why it's a good idea for us to relocate. But again, should we? And I kind of want to go ahead and hear you guys' feedback on that. We've got an established base here, but there are definitely some pros and cons for us relocating somewhere else. That wasn't me. Yeah, you see how I suddenly just lost all that carry space there and I instantly became over-encumbered? Because how I've been dealing with the cold myself is I have insulation mods on certain pieces of armor that help keep me warm. And therefore I overheat easier, but it's harder for me to get cold. What happened to all of our glass jars?
They're in the water chest. You know, where they should be.
No, okay. I am looking in the water chest where they should be. I'm seeing tons of beer, tons of coffee. I've got some tea brewed up, maybe some yucca juice. We have a little honey and only 2 Mega Crushes. But we have almost no water. And the empty jars that if someone were taking drinks and drinking them aren't getting returned to the water chest. So where's all the beverages going? Or at least the jars for them. Here's some. Do you guys have an input on the relocating thing with the pros and cons in mind? What do you think? Sonus?
I'm the one that originally brought up the idea.
Okay.
So I don't really have much more to say. So
You are for relocating.
I am for relocating.
Okay.
I am understandably okay with it.
Okay.
And I also just think it would bring some more content to the 7 Days to Die scene of where we are. So
Okay. Jack, how do you feel about the whole concept?
Sure.
Sure.
it's an answer at least.
Yeah, verbose as always, Jack. Verbose as always. There we go. Okay.
How is it? Okay, it's raining. I thought, fuck it. Sorry. I thought that Jack here was actually a zombie running at me. I was about to take a pot shot, but I was like, wait, it's daytime, and that looks too human.
If it's running at you, it's better have glowing eyes if it's daytime, or a football helmet. If it's running at you and its eyes are neither glowing, nor it is has a football helmet and it's daytime, it's a player. That's what I would go by. Oh, there's that. I forgot that in there. Okay. I cooked up some more healthy food options for you. So there is some meat stews. We have some sham chowder. We got some steak and potato meals that are in the food chest, along with some blueberry pie. I'm going to have to, I think, cook up, and the snowballs should go in the water chest. I may have to actually go ahead and, because we are running out of glass jars to make water in, because they're disappearing somehow, I may have, why is there food in the freaking health chest? Did I do that? And the gun safe that someone made and no one is using.
That dagger made and no one's used? Yeah.
Here, see? Huh. So I could actually buy perks that I normally wouldn't have access to because Jack is around. No,
Yeah.
I'm misreading that. I couldn't.
No, it's you get a charisma score to traders.
Okay. Bless you. Bless you again.
Here you go.
Sneeze a third time and you'll turn into a fairy.
I sneeze more than 3 times a day, especially in a row.
Yeah.
I have yet to turn
Has
into
anybody
a fairy.
else heard that old wives' tale? If you sneeze 3 times in a row and no one says bless you, you turn into a fairy? Or is that just me? Oh, that's the wrong chest. There we go. Who is massaging their mic? Oh my god. Ow.
Sorry.
Not only did you massage your mic, but you, what, unplugged it and plugged it back in?
Pulled my cable by accident.
Yeah, okay. It's okay. I'm sure everyone forgets you. Hey! There's someone oofing in the live chat. Does that mean they want to join us? There.
Empty equals S steel fridge equals random helper. What?
It sounds like you found a bit of code that's broken.
I'm gonna break it. It broke it.
And it broke it. See, there it is. There it is. There were 74 glass jars in the dump chest. That's where they were. I knew we had to have more than that.
I'm gonna sit back, relax in my folding chair, and probably take a nap.
Folding chair.
Yeah, it leans back and it has a footrest.
Are you saying you have a folding chair in-game, or you're using one IRL?
Oh, like in real life. Like I'm going to bed.
You're okay.
Where?
Apparently, we're losing Jack because he's just gonna go ahead and go to sleep now.
Yeah, my mic's gonna sit on my chest, and I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Ow! Was that your mic, Jack?
No.
What the hell, guys?
What happened?
You didn't hear that?
No.
Well, it was probably your mic then. All of a sudden, it sounded like someone slapped their mic.
Oh, you mean like this?
No, not like that.
Yeah, it's not my mic.
Jack, I'm muting you. I'm sorry, bud, but whatever you're doing, I was watching Discord that time, and a huge amount of static is coming over your mic. Oh my god. Sonus, you're hearing this, right?
Melt, I think you're crazy.
You think I'm crazy?
I'm not hearing a thing.
Okay. I got
Like,
it on
no,
stream, so I know I'm not crazy.
Is it bad that I just want to fight zombies right now? I just want to shoot something.
Alright, Mika, we'll see ya. And, yeah, Powell. Hey, how's it going, bud? Oh, God. I really don't want to have to keep Jack muted. Oh, God. That is really rough on the ears.
By the way, why? What is a I know a blunderbuss is a old-time shotgun, but what's the purpose of it?
A blunderbuss was an old pirate's weapon. It was used to be for,
He's not an explanation on what it was. He wants to know what the purpose of it is in this game. And it's a poor man's weapon, is the simple answer.
So it's a poor man's shotgun.
Yeah, it's a one-shot shotgun that only does its best damage at almost point-blank range. It's loud as hell. It tracks more zombies. And, but the ammo is stupid cheap to make. I mean, literally, it's paper, stone, and a little bit of gunpowder.
It's bad that I want to fire one off so I can attract zombies.
It's really not that effective as a zombie lure. It doesn't often cause more zombies to spawn. You want to cause if you want to cause a bunch of zombies to spawn, go ahead and build a bunch of forges. Oh my god, Jack. What is wrong with your mic?
literally doing nothing. I'm pretty sure you either A, lost your mind, B, you're hearing things that, you know, no one else can hear, or C, I think there's just a problem with you in general.
Okay, Jack. I am watching Discord light up, and across your line I am hearing static. It is also getting recorded on stream, so if you don't believe me, watch the bloody stream so you can hear it your bloody self.
Oh, definitely. Because I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired too. I'm tired of everyone's bullshit.
I think everyone's tired of that, so I don't think you're alone. What, did I
By the way, did anybody happen to check that the fact that we have 76 created cement mix sitting in the supply chest?
Yes, I put it there.
Okay. I'm hearing oh, hey, look, a horde.
He sounded so happy. Did I cue the water up? Or did I just accidentally?
Headshots for days. That was a body shot. That was a neck shot. That still didn't kill him. That killed him. Oh, I missed. Sir. Oh, there are some bikers in there too.
Do you need help, or are you?
Oh no, I'm fine. I have it under control.
That's what I thought, but I didn't want to disturb you if you were like having a blast.
I am having a blast because I'm blasting their heads off.
You have a scope on that now?
I've had a scope on this for about 2 episodes.
I'm glad to hear that. How well does the scope work for you?
Well, it works rather well. I mean,
What is it, a 4 times?
2 times. Just a little 2 times.
Yeah. That's still respectable. Better than doing iron sights, that's for sure.
I mean, I can hit pretty accurate with an iron sight, but
Oh, I don't doubt. I've seen your accuracy in past streams. You're pretty good with a gun. At least in this game.
I mean, I could be pretty good with a gun if I have enough training.
Okay. How is the barbed wire holding up? I thought I heard a landmine go off earlier.
You didn't hear a landmine go off, but you did hear zombies traveling through that purple.
Okay, there we go.
Like right here.
So,
Right there.
pointing with bullets is probably not the best way to point.
Okay. Here.
Yeah,
Because I didn't just take damage.
I do see some damage that's happened to the barbed wire, but not a lot. That's the problem with barbed wire, because if you put it down on the ground like this, you have to kind of constantly babysit it, otherwise it gets torn through.
I can't even see it.
And that's why we
Like,
painted the concrete.
Yeah, I literally just can't see it. I find that hilarious.
So, yeah, there's a hole in it over here. Alright, let's slap some stuff down. Okay. So, again, I want to hear you guys' opinion. Are you tired of the Winter Wonderland? Would you like us to relocate to a new base? Now, the question would be, oh man, okay, so several hordes have hit, and you guys haven't been maintaining the barbed wire at all. Whew, boy, there's a huge hole in the defenses over here.
I didn't even know more hordes have hit.
Yeah, this looks like, yeah, the backside of the base has a big-ass hole in the defenses. Oh, this is probably left over from the horde night, I'm betting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a big hole in the barbed wire. We have several,
I'm in the ground.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. So you know the spikes?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me this. Okay, no.
Yeah.
Beam is clicking through. Oh, I was clicking through the spikes thinking that the repair cost for spikes was now steel. And that they're steel now. Which would be something absolutely...
If you would be a gentleman and come on over here for a minute. Am I in the ground?
Are you in the ground? No, you're standing on the ground. If
To me,
anything, if anything, you're floating slightly.
To me, I'm in the ground.
Yep. Welcome to an unstable experimental server where bugs happen. So the Horde Night, that was what? Day 34?
35.
35, so we're 2 days away from the Horde then? Okay.
637. It's only been 2 days.
Let's see here. Alright. How much concrete mixes picked up? We need tons of concrete.
Also, I realized why I'm moving so slow, and I forgot that I'm wearing armor.
Yeah. You know, I realized I was walking slower, but forgot that I'm basically wearing a refrigerator.
I only got armor last episode.
I know. It's thrown me a couple times too. I'm more teasing than anything. Please don't be upset at my jest.
I'm not being upset about your jest. I have wandered into the town.
Okay, well. As long as you're aware of what time it is.
I know. It's 18. It's at the
Now,
18.
I believe the request that was given to me last stream by you guys is you wanted me to dig out all of the snow that's
And
between
build a
the
wall.
wall and the edge and replace it with the reinforced concrete.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, where is everybody? I thought everybody would be here during stream. Makes me sad.
I think that a lot of people are sitting at different levels of. Okay, today's the 20th. We are getting closer.
5 days
and
till
close.
Christmas.
We're getting closer and closer to the holidays. Yeah.
Yeah.
So people's schedules are not going to be what they used to be. That's, I think, a factor. But at the same time, I do understand how some people may, have originally liked the idea of being part of the 7 Days to Die stream. But this game isn't for everybody. People get burned out, and I can understand and respect that. And that might be a factor in some of it.
So, yeah, when I said I had wandered into town, I'm meaning I'm only near, like, the stadium houses. I'm not going really any further. I'm just kind of walking around doing you-know-what, doing you-know-who, but he's so cute, though. Anyways,
Wow, Sonus. Wow.
I had to. If I'm going to phrase it like that, I had to. Okay.
Oh boy, you're gonna make a lot of the audience curious if you keep on talking like that, though.
Melt, Jack, I have a bit of a problem.
Oh, what's that?
There's an entire house. Well, not an entire house, like half a house made out of error blocks.
Error blocks?
Like error message blocks. Like if you tap them once, they just disintegrate.
Yeah. That's another thing that we could go ahead and start over on, because if we do start over on a new map, the bugs from the last couple of patches would
Cease to
would
exist.
be, they would be going bye-bye. So the challenge, though, it would be we would only be taking some survival necessities with us, which means a lot of the resources would be getting refarmed.
But that also gives people something to do, you gotta remember. Because everybody at this point is bored. They don't know what to do. We're all just more or less just like, okay, let's prepare for next Horde Night, and then we prepare for next Horde Night happens, we kill Horde Night, and then basically the question what everyone has been asking is, then what?
Hmm. Well, I think you're looking at just the base nature of this game. Is you try to prepare for Horde Night, and then you go exploring the map. And I think the challenge is, because the map is so small, there's really not a lot to explore. There's very few truly interesting buildings on the map when it's this small. And of course, we went with a small map at the start because we were concerned about server stability. This seems to be fairly stable. We've run into, yes, problems. We might run into some whole new problems if we go with a bigger map. But that's what's being proposed. So I'm not wholly against the idea, but it's one of those things where I want to know what the audience thinks about us basically getting in a couple Jeeps and relocating to a new map. I mean, the only reason why we settled on this location as a base is because people were dropping like flies, and I said, we need a base and we need it now, and I literally ran to the nearest building and then started upgrading it, and then everybody moved in.
Yeah, I know, because I was a part of that process.
Yeah.
I was near. I kept dying in the stadium because that's where my bed was, and
Okay,
I kept
and now you know
respawning.
not to ever put a bed inside a stadium where there's football zombies ever again.
I didn't know football zombies existed.
It's
because-
okay. No, I know
Yeah.
you didn't. You were very green boy.
So the last time I had played 7 Days to Die was in like patch 10, like 10 point something, and that was a while ago. And I don't think football zombies were there when I started playing that. And I knew that cop zombies and stuff exact like that existed because, well, Horde Night is a fun thing to do. But the funniest thing in the world for me was when I was playing back then. It was just me and one other person on a dedicated server, and we didn't find a house. Like, we didn't find a house or anything. We didn't do anything like that, or didn't build a base from that. No, we just built a base from the ground up.
Okay.
And it was a literal block of concrete by the end of it. And, like, it was a box of concrete with just a bunch of barbed wire pits, and basically we could barely leave the house and live, and the zombies just couldn't get in. So that's just what happened. We were right beside a Trader Joe's too, so it was just, we just did that.
Sounds like you guys didn't get out to explore much.
Oh, well, at the start, we explored the entire map, and we were like, oh, there's these places, we should go there at some time, and then we just didn't. To say the least, what happened is we trapped ourselves in our own home. We literally put ourselves on house arrest because we put too many things around, and all of our tools broke by the time we had it, and we didn't have anything to repair it with, so that was fun.
So you turtled so hard you couldn't unturtle.
Yeah, we turtled so hard that we became the shell.
You, sir? Go away. Go away, sir.
Ooh, no, I'm hearing zombies.
It's a lumberjack. He's right here. I'm shooting him.
Let me help you.
You needed to get here sooner then because he was right on top of me. I'm sorry, he's dead.
I'm half dead.
Why are you half dead?
I jumped off the wall. I have healing supplies, don't worry.
Okay, so this was an area that was missing a lot of the spikes. I dug out the snow and put the reinforcements in. It definitely does highlight the difference between the snow level on the outside and
Yeah, zombies I don't think can jump 3 blocks, so...
oh, spider zombies can.
Well, spider zombies are a different story altogether.
Spider zombies can jump that, no problem. If
See,
I dig out more of the snow, I will be losing some of these traps. The small barbed wire fences, don't mind that much. The spikes, though, might be a different story. I might want to keep them and maybe see if I can build under them with more spikes. We'll see.
oh hey, look, it's nighttime.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump over there and help you because I have a shovel. And an axe and a pickaxe. Or
How?
you know the spike though. Okay. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. That's all I have to say. Oh, let me move you. Move. It's dark outside. I can't see crap.
Do you have a headlamp?
Oh yeah, I do have a headlamp. I have to just re-equip it because, you know, things and stuff, and putting on helmets is a pain in the butt.
There you go. Now you have light.
Yeah.
The problem is I don't want to walk into our own spikes and
Oh, I can do it.
thank you.
No, lower.
No, let me place one there. There we go. There we go. Oh, it's so dark.
Oh, we can't. We can literally not walk into the barbed wire. Look,
Hold on a second.
I am pressed.
Okay, this is kind of cheats doodle, but I'm doing it for the sake of... What do you mean?
Walk into that.
Wow.
Walk forward.
Yeah. Due to the height difference.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I heard a zombie.
You do?
Yeah, I heard him.
Okay.
I heard him go rawr. Oh, I didn't know you want me to destroy these.
Well, okay. The concept is we'll be moving away from those and be going purely to a...
Okay, did you place a barbed wire on this block?
That's always been there. Okay, let me put it this way. This side of the purple line has been barbed wire. It was all barbed wire until last Horde Night, at which point it's all gotten torn down except in key places. So if you're near the purple line, especially on the inside, you need to watch for barbed wire. It's leftovers, my friend. Leftovers. It's not everywhere, but it's some places. Okay. Dig this out. This is going to be a huge metal cost to replace, which I'm not exactly happy with. If you want to take a pickaxe or axe to all of the floating spikes and or barbed wire, I would appreciate that. Try to recover and whatever materials you can from taking them back down.
I'm actually going through them. They don't exist anymore.
Seriously? Are you sure you're not missing?
There we go.
They're actually pretty easy to miss. Oh, that was my character's stomach belly. Oh, do you have the Iron Breaker mod?
Not Ironbreaker.
Do you
1 second.
do you have
I'll
a
tell you what I have. I have mods on this.
Yeah, do you have a
Just
free
tell
mod
you.
slot if you don't have Iron Breaker?
I have all 3 mod slots filled. I have Gravedigger, green dye, and a grip.
What does Gravedigger do?
Gravedigger. Hold on. There is a zombie and it's starting to piss me off. Gravedigger, 15% more damage against dirt.
Okay. Yeah, if you're gonna be
I
doing
can
this,
swap that out.
yeah, swap it out for that.
I don't want to ask you to find him because I want to kill him.
Dude,
It's
you
dark.
realize if you're hungry or something, your character kind of groans like a zombie?
But no, I hear it off in the distance. I don't hear it coming
Also,
from my
depending
character.
on if you have your ambient sounds turned up, it can just be ambient sounds. What?
I didn't mean to drop that.
Okay, I was like, but I thought you were gonna switch out your mods there for something that would give you more effectiveness against. Are you seeing a difference?
I was doing this with the Gravedigger as well. It's the green dye.
No. Are you seeing a difference in the health that goes missing when you hit?
No.
So maybe it isn't iron structures, but just iron ore that's a great bigger effect.
And they fall.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Okay. I'm not on the line. Why am I taking damage? Don't tell me I'm there because I know I'm not. Okay, I am just... Okay, at this point, I'm just hurting the ground. Yeah, I'm just hitting the ground at this point. Okay. Just pardon me for half a second. I will get rid of the rest of the spikes.
Yeah. There. Okay. Well. Sonus.
Yeah.
What's holding them up?
The unicorns did it.
The unicorns did it, he says. Hey, Izzy, how's it going, bud? And King, welcome back. The unicorns create a very fine layer of snow that is just floating there. It is impervious to all tools.
I mean, if you look at these ones melt, these ones are just floating on nothing.
What do you mean?
Come over here.
Alright. Hold on. I have an idea. I think I know. I gotta get around to you, though. Okay. Okay, so the barbed wire acts as a full block and does offer a small amount of support. So, that's not what's doing it. Yeah. Oh. Barbed wire holding it up.
Hang on.
Hey, you read my text?
Yeah. I'm looking at it.
Okay.
I'm on.
Why don't
You want?
Oh, I'm on stream, but yeah, I can go ahead and meet you there. I can take some time off for a minute.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you soon.
You too.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Aw.
Boop.
So
I'll be
the
disappearing for
lady
just a few
friend
minutes.
calls, huh?
Yeah, we're getting A&W tonight because my old work, sorry, did a stupid,
They forgot to pay
and
you
they
for.
paid me twice.
Okay.
I had already gotten my paycheck, and they sent me another one. I have gotten paid twice.
Are you worried at all that they're going to ask for the money back?
Nope, it's fast food. Anyways, Burb, I'm gonna log out of the server so you know, don't die.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna stay. I'll stay and call, but I'll mute my mic. Anyways,
Alright.
see you guys soon.
Alright, see you in a bit. Jack, I see your mic lighting up, but I'm not hearing anything, bud.
Probably because I wasn't talking.
Alright.
Tired and I don't know it.
Okay.
It's 10:52 at night.
Either you're just not talking loud or you're talking into the side of your mic again, bud.
Nope, I'm not talking on the side of the mic. Can you not hear me?
I can hear you. It's just like, you know, very faint and quiet like. Do I need to turn you up? Or do you need to change your setup?
My setup is the same way it was.
I will just turn you up and deal with you getting suddenly louder when you move.
Sorry about that.
We have a screamer outside of base. Question had. I mean, correction, had. Yeah. One revolver shot to the brain pan and she's gone. So these do exist because they can damage me. But I clip right through them. Hey, Jack. Okay. There's a lot of them. Why did that even happen? Okay.
Can you hear me?
And it's daytime.
Okay.
There we go. All right. I wonder if I should do a change in how to do backup design. Now that I have everything concreted, would be interesting. Make like a pillbox design. Sadly, I have to cancel what concrete is making up because I need iron. Let's see here. Let's say, there we go. That crafting up. Let's see here. What do we have on hand? How are we doing power usage wise? Max output of 300. Okay. Turn this on real quick. How much are we drawing? 276. 276. Okay. And a shotgun required power is 15. So we really just have enough power to make one more turn. Otherwise, we'll hit max power draw. Okay. And relays require 1. So, I think maybe I'll do a pillbox design in the back to kind of give one shotgun a chance to shine back there and just kill anything that gets too close to the wall. Okay. BVSE bros, hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. So this is the side, of course, we've been getting attacked by the zombos the most. And because I tore out all of the snow that we have, which is kind of between where the edge of the concrete is and the wall protecting the base, I'm considering changing up the design here on the back, because in the front we have the gun towers and the blade traps to go and keep the zombies off, but we don't have the power to go ahead and do that on this side. So what I'm thinking about doing is a concrete kind of blister out from the wall, as in it's going to be like a rounded, I'm thinking, little nest that has a slit through it, which a shotgun turret can shoot out of, is what I'm thinking. And that way, if zombies do get too close to this wall on this back end, to have some sort of gun turret here that would go ahead and give us a way to deal with them. And of course, if we want to do that, we want to do it kind of in the center. So let's see, how far is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So 12 in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is about, that doesn't seem like center, does it? Maybe it's the height difference that makes it feel like it's not center. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Huh. Well, this, I guess this is center as much as anything is, I suppose. So let's go ahead and mark this by thinking that's right here. So if I were to do this, I'm thinking I'll probably go ahead and bust out one of these blocks to be able to access the turret from the inside. Maybe put a trap door over it. Put the turret here. And basically create a wall around it. Okay. Let's see what we can do. So it's kind of like a pillbox with a gun turret in it, is what I'm building. And the point of the construction around it is just to keep enemies off of it. Oh, That got full. Turn that off. That is not what I wanted to do. Okay. Take this. Take the remaining. And do this. So, food and drink. Alright. Gotcha. Pistol sniped. And I've got the concrete queued up. Maybe just make it with normal reinforced concrete frames. I could get really fancy and try to make it look round and everything, and that's going to take more concrete in the long run. I'm thinking maybe it would be just smarter. Ow, rebar. Barbed wire. Maybe it would be just smarter resource-wise, not to get fancy with it, and just do kind of basic. It would be very basic, it would work. But would I be happy with that? I'm worried that they would go ahead and get access to it via the corners. So if I did 4 slanted rebar frames, that would work. Okay. Before we go and do this, let's take a look at it from the inside. So I would need to make 4 angled rebar frames that I'd be filling with concrete. We would be instancing and probably running the cable from the inside of the wall. And the spot for it to be maintenance would be right here. So, sake of getting it too easier, This is why. Reinforced concrete is so good to build with. Okay. Yeah. Relays, shotgun turns. Blade traps. Rebar. Okay. Iron. Yeah, I'm a baddie. I'm leaving this door open. Zombie can just like walk right in, right? Okay, here we go. Oh, I need to eat something. My character's go ahead and get hunger pains. Alright. So. What did I do with the shotgun? Oh, there it is. Huh. Where'd the shotgun turn? Ah. Interesting. It feels like they've adjusted their heights then. Leave it here. There we go. There we go. Advanced rotation. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. I do have a wire tool on me. All right. Yes, yes, I know. My character is hungry. I will get food. the healthiest food, but it'll definitely fill the stomach. Grains. Alright. So. I think what I'll do is I will simply attach there we go.
Everything good on the server?
Yeah. Just lonely old me playing by myself.
Get a girlfriend, so.
Sorry, I couldn't hear your snark. Okay. So that's not going to work due to the distance. But I'm betting that I can go ahead and clip it through the wall. So let's go ahead and attach that to that. Go back in. Alright. Unless they decide to remove the ability to clip through walls with wires. At which point I'm going to have to possibly redesign some things. We'll see. There's only so much length you can go with a wire before it turns red like that. It used to be that you could clip wires through walls and be perfectly fine. And there's still ways to do it now. So I'm hoping it's just a... Yeah, it's a length issue. There we go. Alright. So. There we go. So now we have a rear defensive turret set up. Shouldn't take too much of the overall power grid. Let's see here. Yeah, it stretches the power grid to its limit, so we can really not add anything else to this. Go ahead and refill generator bank. So as I said, the reason why I'm only doing that, whereas I have the, you know, quad turret tower with blade traps here, but I only have that one turret in the back, is surely because of our current power draw usage. Now that said, I need to check on something here. Alright. See, this is where I glitched out once and I thought someone was inside my character. But it's really not that. It's just the fact that the character does that when you... Hello? You leave me alone, I leave you alone. You don't leave me alone, and you're gonna have a bad freaking day. Someone's about to have a bad freaking day. Boom, baby! I saw him coming down towards me, and I'm like, yeah, no, we're dealing with you now. Okay. Okay. This clipping through yourself glitch when you're using turns. I think I kind of need to fix that. That's another. Yeah. Yeah. Come in for the dive bomb. Yeah, I'm right here. Dang it. I don't like wasting rounds on you turkeys. Turkey vulture zombies. Quit twitching around. Pick an angle that you're going to attack me from. Gotcha. And she's gone. Zombie vultures. That's interesting. I'm actually seeing that cornbread is slightly dehydrating you some when you eat it. Which, you know, if you've ever eaten dry cornbread, I totally get the thirst afterwards. And there we go. There we go. Alright. Top the hunger off. Let's see here. Another vulture? Why won't you vultures leave me the piss alone? I hear you. There you are. First shot. Alright. This and spikes. All right. So what we're going to do is we're now going to... position these. Really? Gotcha. Vulture horde. Yeah, you come at me, bro. Gotcha. How many vultures have I sniped at this point? We'll leave it as enough. Yeah, this definitely doesn't feel like center. Well, I'm just gonna wait for these spikes to craft up in my inventory, then place them down around the wall here to ensure that we keep the zombs off. And this turret will work wonders, I think, of keeping the zombies off the exterior wall. Ow! My own barbed wire. Jack, are you still conscious? That's a no. So effectively playing the game by myself. Oh, he's muted and deafened himself. Okay. Probably just didn't hear me. Alright. I think he went ahead and AFK'd in the corner with all the paint on his personal inventory. So I can't paint new hazard lines. I can put hazards down, but I can't paint new hazard lines. So someone's probably gonna go ahead and hit some of the hazards that I put down and be upset about it. Let it be known, if someone complains about tripping over barbed wire that wasn't properly marked, not my fault. Let me make more cement now.
Hey.
Oh, Jack, are you back?
No, I came back to tell you that I'm gonna have to go to sleep because I have to be up in the morning.
Okay, do you mind putting the paint in a chest before you leave? That way I can actually paint new hazard lines for everything that I'm go ahead and doing?
Yeah, and I also forgot I had all this food on me because I collected it.
Yep. Okay.
Paint is in the dump chest,
Alright.
and all this food is going in the food chest.
You just gonna go ahead and put yourself in God mode and sit in a corner then?
Yep.
Alright. Well, you have a
And,
wonderful night, bud.
When you're done with the stream, go into your console and use the word shut down to close the server.
How do I enter console again?
F1.
Okay. Will do, bud.
Okay.
Good night.
I'm gonna whip somebody's booty hole.
Booty hole.
Booty hole.
Booty hole.
Booty hole.
Wow, Jack.
Booty hole.
Oh,
have the
by the
armor
way,
and
to use what limited power that we have left on the grid and defend the base, on the backside, I made a small pillbox with a shotgun turret in it.
I see the pillbox.
Yeah. Figured it was the best way to go about doing it.
I don't know whether to be offended or whether to be amazed.
By what?
This.
Oh God! Don't get me started. I tried hollering at you because I was gonna have you rocket launcher it, but you just weren't responding. So I figured, you know. Oh, you can try whatever you want, dude. You're just gonna damage the concrete underneath. I went at it. Sonus went at it. You'll kill yourself on the barbed wire, possibly. They effectively don't have a hitbox.
That's slightly depressing.
It's a bug. Another reason to go towards us eventually relocating.
That'd be good. Probably relocating and changing the server data because I think it's about time I need to do so.
Mm-hmm.
I was enjoying my TV series and Cheez-Its.
You were watching TV and eating Cheez-Its. Okay.
I'm gonna go hate myself tonight. Alexa, set an alarm for 7:30 a.m.
You do realize that you probably triggered everybody that's watching's Alexa with that, right?
That's the best thing in the world to do. I don't think you understand how fun it is to do that.
No,
as long as I don't say anything inappropriate, it's fine. It should be okay. Because as long as I'm not telling Alexa to play play Tigger Tigger.
What the hell? I don't even want to know.
Never seen that meme?
No.
I have to send you that meme. Hold on.
I thought you had to go to sleep because you had work tomorrow.
I don't have work till tomorrow afternoon, but I have to do stuff with my other half.
Alright. Good night, Jack. You don't need to send me memes. He's gonna send it to me anyways. Alright. Alright.
Whatever you do, don't play this on stream.
Whatever I do, don't play that on stream. With an endorsement like that.
It's what Alexa returns as.
Okay. do that.
So you're not doing back turns back here, or no?
What do you mean? No,
Like back.
okay. One, we don't have the resources nor the power to put that out right now. This is just a simpler solution.
Okay. I could see one of these on each corner of the wall. Never mind, we're not going to stay here for much longer.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I could continue to build and improve this base indefinitely. But you guys do have a valid point. Relocating to a new, bigger server and having us start a base in an area that is not a snow biome right next to a radiation field does make valid sense.
Gonna be honest with you, I was about to hit escape and quit to figure out what the largest server I can make.
Oh.
Until I realized, oh wait, I'm hosting.
There was the stream. Or at least the server.
I mean, I can recover it easily.
Well,
it's just
what do you guys think? Would you be against us go ahead and doing an intermission and start the move now? Actually, Jack, considering you need to go and get some sleep, probably not a good idea.
Yeah,
Because
I think the best thing to do is save it for a fresh stream.
Yeah. Maybe after I get back from my holiday trip.
Or we could start a fresh one next. Nah, we'll do it after. We'll keep playing on this next week.
Well, it's up to you. If you guys want to start on a new server without me, by all means.
Well, here's the option. We continue playing this one, or we start on a server where you're behind, because we're also doing Stone Block this Monday, where you're just going to get caught in behind again.
Well, yeah. We'll see. We'll see how far behind I actually get caught up. No go cheating and spawning a bunch of stuff in.
Oh no, obviously.
But, that was the wrong button. Yeah, I get it,
Right.
Mr. Cheats-a-Doodle.
No, I'm just going to go. Well, the question is, where would you rather me sit? Because I know if I sit in the house, I'm going to be attracted to my heat signature.
Okay, you don't put out near as much heat as crafting tables do.
So I'll go sit in the house.
Yeah, just sit in the house where you're not, you know,
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
near any external walls.
Where's my McDonald's?
I'm loving it. I didn't get McDonald's. I had A&W.
Oh, I really want to try A&W as well. I haven't had them yet.
You haven't?
Dude, it is
What?
worth it.
Okay.
We don't have A&W in the or in the East Coast.
You
We need to like
are-
somehow be.
Yeah.
We need to like package you A&W and send it to you.
You know what? Yeah, we do.
I'll eat it.
And not that those AMWs that try to combine themselves with a KFC, but a true AMW.
A&W doesn't confine themselves with an KFC.
They-
That's Wendy's.
No,
No,
they
no,
do
no.
that at
Over-
some places over in like Missouri, and it is
No,
like it is not a good thing.
The central area combines A&W and KFC. The East Coast combines Taco Bell and KFC, and the North combines Northern Canada combines Wendy's and KFC.
Yeah, it's regional, because they're all owned by the same conglomerate.
Ow.
I'm
okay.
A&W location.
So Jack is actually going to go into God mode and hide in the base, and then he's going to go ahead and go to sleep for the night. He will be in game, but he won't be doing anything because, well, he's got plans tomorrow and apparently needs his shut-eye.
There's a A&W in Lexington, Kentucky.
At least that's what he says, but, you know, my theory is he's still going to sit in here and chat with us a while longer.
A little bit longer. Not much longer.
Mm-hmm.
Probably
So-
about another 20 minutes.
Question.
Yes.
Yeah.
When was this built?
While you
While
were
I was
away.
away?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have very limited power that we can draw from our system without, you know, going over. This was the simplest way I could defend the back without going over our power limits.
Okay.
So, simple solution for
Hurt.
simple problem. But yeah.
Invite.
Oh,
Bye.
yeah, we may end up making a new party when Jack leaves if you know, Joey decides to join and such.
Yeah, I'll disband it.
Yeah. I'll make sure not to have the turrets target strangers. I don't want them shooting you, Jack.
What?
What? Okay, so what it seems like is these are taking up the block both below and above them. So I'm thinking that the snow is literally considering itself to be just high enough to be... I don't know. I don't know.
It's its own entity.
It's just a bug. I'm not even going to anymore. It's just going to be what it is.
It's
Now,
its
are
own
these meant to
entity.
be here, or are these accidental?
What are you talking about?
These
The
signs.
higher ones up here.
Those were... They stayed after I carved the snow out and didn't fall. So I figured, meh. I mean, we could tear them down if they really offend you. But it's just something else that will kill zombies. So
Yeah, but it'll also help jumping zombies get on top of the base.
you do have a point. As I said,
So
we can
yeah,
tear
they
them
do.
down
They
if
need
you...
to come down.
Okay.
Is it bad that my other half said Brian? Her uncle texted her dad, and her dad finally asked her what she wanted for Christmas, all because her uncle texted him. And my response is, "Your uncle never texted me."
Ooh.
Oops.
Sonus, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I just had a bit of a frame rate lag there, which had me accidentally hit those two.
Okay. Sonus?
And I can just stand on this for some reason. Like repair it, obviously.
There's a zombie.
Where?
I can hear her.
He's probably in the tree line because it gives so much gosh darn cover.
Oh, dude, if we ever have like the hidden base and that ever becomes a thing, I'm using trees.
Yeah. Not being able to see is more of a detriment than a benefit.
So note to self: walking into the forest sucks because it gives you lots of frame rate lag.
Yep.
And
I love how all the trees, if you get them too close together like this, they all move in perfect unison. Oh, hello, vulture coming out of the forest.
yeah,
And
the zombie
there we
is in the ground.
I just killed her. She was in the mine. And she railed our mine yet again.
go. Yeah, this is the downside with having a mine that's that far away from base.
There was another screamer under the ground. There were 3 screamers in our base.
They were in the mine, not in our base.
This is still I think I'd still like to consider this part of our base since it's more or less resource farm.
Yeah, that's a resource farm. I mean, I think about it maybe a little differently than you, I think, Spit. Because I think of the town as a resource farm. I do not consider it part of her base. So I kind of consider the mine kind of like a town. It's, you know, within a distance to our base, but we don't defend it.
We defend it.
Not as well as we do our base.
Well, yeah, not as well as we do our base. That's granted. Our base of operations is over there.
Let's see here. 7, 3. am I hearing in the background? Is that a TV?
Oh yeah. It's
Yeah, that's you're hearing Caitlin watching YouTube.
Ooh, okay.
Don't worry. Don't.
It's not
It's-
coming over the mic enough.
Yeah, it's not coming over the mic enough for you to get a copyright strike.
I will take your word on that. And hope
And
that
if
you're
you do-
correct.
If you do, then yikes.
Yeah, if you do get a copyright strike, feel free to blame it on me because it is my mic that is going to cause that.
Yeah, it's coming through so garbled on my
Yeah,
end that
Yeah, I
I'm
don't think
hoping that you're right.
I mean, I could barely
But,
hear
you
it.
know, YouTube's almighty algorithm is way too good at doing its job sometimes. Okay.
Actually, sometimes so good that they delete entire channels.
Well, okay. There are some times where deleting of a channel is warranted. Oh, God. I don't know if I should even discuss this on stream, but there was a kind of
Remember when YouTube allowed adult films?
Yeah, I remember those days.
you remember when Snapchat allowed adult films?
Oh my god, dude! I still see that on it. Snapchat.
Yeah, they
What are you
just
talking
banned
about?
it recently, is my point.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why they banned it?
Yeah, and the thing is it's now questioning whether or not it's going to kill Snap.
I
Be-
doubt it because you can still send personal adult films.
No, that's not going to happen anymore. They're
Trust me,
banning
they-
all adult content on the platform, and a third of what drives people to the platform is that. It's a large portion of their traffic. So, because they have chosen to ban it, they're basically a third of their business is just going to disappear. So, I'm pretty sure that it's possibly going to kill the platform.
I mean, Tumblr's dying because they did that. Tumblr's actually basically dead.
Yeah.
I think they're just the FDIC is trying to release all things where you have to ban it from the internet, and if you don't, then you get fined for every single piece of evidence we find against it.
I don't think they're doing it for that reason, though. I think they're doing it for the we want to go ahead and get better advertisers reason. I think it is a misdirected greed because they're seeing they saw YouTube do it and YouTube turned it around, so now they want to be YouTube.
Their problem is that YouTube is dying, so why do they want to become YouTube?
Ouch, man. Thanks for
Jack is
pointing out the
completely-
platform that I stream on is dying.
No,
The only
technically speaking, this platform is already dead. The only reason this
Oh.
platform is still alive is because of PewDiePie and
Fortnite.
T-Series and Fortnite. Like,
I think you don't YouTube as much as I YouTube. But
Oh, I YouTube quite a lot.
I respect your opinion, but I humbly disagree.
so you say that YouTube is not dead or dying.
I think it is going through a period of adaptation, which everything does at one point or another. It could die off if it does not adapt appropriately, or it could go through a new renaissance to, without all of the information, say it is dying, I think is a little bit limited in scope. That's just my opinion. Again, I understand your opinion. I understand where your opinion is coming from. I just disagree a little bit.
So you agree, but you disagree. So you agree to disagree?
I'm fine with saying I agree to disagree on this point, Mr. I'm wearing no pants.
How do you? I was literally about to sit here and say, how do you know I'm not wearing pants?
I meant
So-
in game, not in real life. God dang it, Jack. I did not need to know that IRL you weren't wearing pants.
Oh, I'm wearing pants.
Good.
pants that need
Or-
washed and are covered in.
I
various
don't
nuts.
need details, Jack.
Cheez-Its.
Jesus.
Jesus.
I got Cheez-Its on my pants, bro. And
So-
I got another 10 minutes before I leave.
Okay.
Leave for what? Sleep?
I gotta get up at 7:30 in the morning, and I'm getting at least 7 hours.
Okay.
Seems about right.
Oh, Ev, finalized. I am quitting.
You are?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But they just messaged you letting you know that you're gonna work the day that you said you didn't want to work?
Oh no, it doesn't matter anyways. I found a better paying job that's actually gonna treat me a lot better, and I get to do what I enjoy.
Oh.
Security management.
I wish you the best of luck with that, Jack.
Bleh.
Actually,
Did
I'm
you
not doing
put the paint away like I asked you to?
pump chest, and I'm not doing security, by the way.
Oh, you're not?
No, I'm switching to a delivery driver
Huh.
because I know my streets better than anyone.
Ooh. I think we're gonna hear a very fatigued and worn out Jack. That's a very physically intensive job.
Delivery?
Yeah.
Delivery? I drive.
Oh, are you? Okay. Are we
Delivery
talking?
driver.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I'm
quit.
not referring to Jimmy John's delivery where on bike. I'm referring to, you know. I
No,
take my
that's not
car
what I'm
and run
saying.
people's houses.
I was thinking UPS, Amazon.
Oh, no.
That is a job that will wear you out physically.
Well, that's what Naya does.
Yeah, but still, it's not exactly for everyone.
But as you could tell, he makes bank on it.
Oh yeah, because again, it is a very physically intensive job. I mean, I'm sure if you ask Naya, he can tell you that there are days where he's not exactly happy.
He left with his old contractor. He left at 6 a.m. and didn't get home until maybe 9 or 10 p.m. And left the next day for 6 a.m.
Yeah, it's not the easiest job in the world. That's all I'm gonna say. I respect people that can go ahead and work those solid delivery jobs, and I hope that the bots don't make their jobs completely disappear.
So basically what you just said, Melt, is delivery is not for the physically inadequate. Stop punching me, I swear to God. You know what?
Ladies, you're both beautiful. Now stop. You're wasting ammunition.
You know, you can press C to do that faster, right?
Dang it. You know what? Fine.
Okay, I'm gonna admit something right here, right now. This game is not nearly as fun with just 3 people.
It is if you're fresh starting, not if you're this late in the game where you literally have almost everything besides, you know, an adequate base.
To put it seriously, this is kind of the point where normally what I do is I go into the server settings and I decrease the day cycle. So the days start hitting me faster and faster and faster, because it means that you have to deal with zombies more frequently. But it also means loot respawns faster, so you don't have to go ahead and go far out for loot. Oh my god, someone did the bed command, and I missed it. I'm a baddie.
Oh, every time you say that, I just want to gouge my eyes out with a freaking rusty spoon.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you are enjoying the content that I am streaming. It pleases me to no end to hear that you are enjoying me call myself a Betty. Be right back.
This puzzles me.
That. Sorry, Izzy. Yeah, it was Izzy who did it.
This puzzles me.
For porn, really, Joseph?
The fact that there was guns in just a random chest downstairs.
Yeah, that's the trade chest. Stupid.
Oh. I didn't know.
I think what they said, the reason why they were doing that is there's already other platforms that offer that kind of material, and they didn't want their platform to be part of that. Which I think is kind of like a, I don't know. When you're running a business, and the bulk of your business already provides a service, and then you decide, well, other people are already doing that, and they're specialized in that, I don't want to be a part of that. It's kind of like you're trying to have a false moral high ground.
Sorry, hold on. Let me.
All right.
I gotta give you a vasectomy.
Cryptocurrencies. Yeah, it would be. It would be interesting to see YouTube to adapt to cryptocurrencies. I think that would be, if that were something that they could go ahead and find stable. If they had a stable way to adapt to cryptocurrencies, that would be definitely interesting. But I really don't think someone's going to super chat with bitcoins as their currency.
You'd be surprised. Hey, Sonus, will you go out in front of the base for me?
I am out front of the base. I know, you showed me that last time. You have parkour.
Parkour.
Hey, Melt.
Yeah.
Here's a vasectomy.
Ow! Dang! So mean and nasty.
Here's a colonoscopy.
God, the second I turned my back! You guys are just mean. Both mean and nasty.
I think it's about time for your, like, annually checkup, right?
Are you calling Melt old?
Yes, he is.
No.
What, aren't you supposed to get that at, like, 52 or something?
Melt.
Yes, Sonus?
Aren't you making concrete?
I was. I'm sitting on almost 600 of it. I need to pull more concrete out of the forge.
Alright,
we're nice
that's
in 2 days.
Yep. And there's 2 of us. Fun.
Well, there
Here,
technically will be 3 of us, because Jack will still
there
be
won't.
in the game, and it will count him. So we'll be 2-manning a 3-man horde.
It shouldn't be that bad, seeing as Bloodman count's only set to 4 instead of 8.
So we won't have waves bigger than, 12.
About that.
And I know you said somebody was going to be joining us, but that's still only 3 people.
No.
I said, Miko said he might join us.
Okay, so there's a possible 3rd person.
Yeah.
Either way, there's going to be 3 people.
I mean, you're going to bed here in a minute.
Yeah, but he has to stay on because he's server host.
Yeah.
So he'll still register as someone that will cause zombies to spawn.
Which will make it harder.
Yep.
Not terribly so, but yeah. Because he currently has all the server settings to that of
Toddler child age.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say that, but it's not exactly inaccurate.
But there's nothing we can do where the old build. But with the new patch, I want to. If we do create a new server, I want to up the blood moon count,
Yeah.
and then also
Well,
decrease.
partially the reason why it's where it's at is because there were problems with there being more zombies. As
But not
in-
with the new update. Apparently, they fixed some things.
Okay.
In other words, they fixed some things and broke the others.
Isn't that how patches seem to work for just about any game developer these days? Hey, we fixed the things you're complaining about and caused new things for you to complain about.
Hey, we fixed your health with your new gun and stuff like that, and Clash's shield, but we, sorry for my language, we fucked up all of Hit Reg.
Well, Hit Reg wasn't that good to begin with. So
Hit Reg was very good until the Clash update came out, and then it all of a sudden became, bro, I just put 20 rounds into your head and you didn't die. Why? And then you have people who complain that 70 FPS is too low for them.
And the max I get is probably 50.
yeah, you got the 144 hertz bros out there that want that.
I mean, he has a 144 hertz monitor, but his CPU is only capable of handling, not a CPU, his GPU and CPU are both only capable of handling 120 frames and then 70 frames. So,
Yeah, but people build rigs around the whole 144 hertz monitors so they can get
oh my gosh.
the peak of frame rates.
Have you seen the overclocked monitors yet?
Overclocked monitors?
There's 144 hertz monitors that you can overclock to 162.
Now, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Why not?
Because there's a limit to how fast the human eye can capture images and your brain translate it because you can only process things so fast.
Well,
At that point, it gets to the point where you are spending money to be... Okay, it gets to the point where you are spending money because you want to go ahead and be...
Very best.
I wouldn't say that. I would say more of a PC master race culture is where I think it comes from.
I would agree with you on that.
It's like, oh, you only got 60 frames per second on your console? I'm so small, I got 200 frames! Hoo!
Yeah, it's like, although the world's fastest person, like the person with the fastest reaction, can see up to 263 frames per second.
Yeah, that's like the world's fastest, but at the same time, the average person that games at their computer every day that would probably be using a setup like that.
The average person is seeing no more than 158.
Yeah, I mean, you get to a point where, and that's in the best conditions. That's again still in the best conditions.
Unless you train yourself to it, and then you can ship to 162. But you know that's with.
But the second you've had a beer or you've gone without enough sleep for an extended period of time, you drop.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So I mean, it's just I'm like, I am fine with adequate frames. Adequate frames as long as the experience is smooth.
Hey, Sonus. I bet you I can make it from these stairs to those stairs.
I can do that. At least I can make it to the banister.
Close enough.
Well, I mean, you know,
Also
I'm not
just
against people having tweaked out rigs to go ahead and get stupid high frames. I mean, if that's what really makes them happy, go for it. I
How's
just,
that broken, man?
I think that it's just a little silly.
This is where I landed. You landed up here.
I landed right here.
Oh, well, I landed 2 squares behind you, 3 squares behind you.
Why
'Cause I
do we
landed
ha-
here.
Why do we have? Okay.
It's 12:06. It's 5 minutes after when I was supposed to leave, but close enough. Y'all have a good one.
All right, take it easy, Jack.
Do you want me to do AFK here or?
You just pick a spot. I mean, for all I care, you could go ahead and be sitting in the mushroom farm.
AFK on top of the what? No, I won't. Na 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 na.
Okay. Or
I just find it that the biggest. I found out that the biggest iron deposit that's near us is actually under our base.
really?
Yeah.
How
I
did you-
explained this to you last time.
How did you find that, by the way?
He kept mining straight with the way the mine shaft is down there and ran into the iron.
Well, that actually makes sense because this is a starter house. It's designed for players. Oh, sorry. It's designed for players to make a base out of this, and therefore the game designers, if they want to reward people for making bases in structures that they want to encourage them to make bases in, they're going to reward them by putting deposits nearby that structure. So they expect you to make a mine right in this building that goes down like maybe a long ladder shaft and then mine out stuff underneath.
I have a heads up.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You okay?
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, second, I need you to do something.
What are you? What?
Okay. What do you need?
Are you gonna be here the entire night?
I mean, if I get bored enough, I'll probably drop. But I
Screamer.
definitely. Where?
I heard her just outside the wall. I was in the mushroom farm, so I didn't see her.
She's not. Dude, I think you're crazy.
No, there is one.
Oh,
You
no,
guys
here.
need to go ahead and stop calling me crazy when I'm obviously right. Making the assumption that I'm cuckoo in the cabeza.
Oh, she called a little horde in.
Where? Oh, I see.
Dang.
I have the hiccups and it hurts. Oh. Biker. I said stay on the ground.
Why did this get damaged? Okay, Jack. Go ahead and take care of those hiccups and get some rest, okay, bud?
Why is there a light switch outside the base?
What are you talking about?
Oh, there's a light outside the base that's not powered. Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Outside the front door, there's a light. I'm going to bed.
You needed me to do something, Jack?
Oh yeah, that's right. One. I need to get your numbers. Hold on.
Okay. Ooh.
Ow.
That sounded like it was inhaled down the wrong pipe.
No, that was just me coughing.
Okay.
Actually, technically, Jack is just wearing buttless chaps, because that's what his armor looks like.
Yeah, I can give that to you. I mean, normally I
Sonus,
think I think
195.
195.
Oh,
Okay. Go into the console.
How do I get to console?
F1.
F1.
Okay.
I need to give you a command that you can type. Actually, come outside so it doesn't break the house.
It doesn't
Okay.
break the house.
I'm gonna give you guys something because it's the only way I can actually test a command. It's gonna validate something.
Oh god.
Alright, look at the ground.
Okay, I'm looking at the ground. And I'm holding.
In front of you, this little ways away. Press F1 and then type. Spawn supply crate, all one word. Or sorry, spawn airdrop. My apologies. I didn't see it till just now.
So just slash spawn airdrop.
No slash, just the words.
Unknown command. I put spawn airdrop. Oh, I spelt spawn wrong.
Okay, executing command for client.
It didn't do anything.
There it is.
Oh, it actually comes in an actual plane.
It's right over here. So you have the ability to do it, which means that if either one of you are here, either one of you can shut down the server.
Okay. And it's just shut down, right?
Yeah, just shut down the console. That's all it is.
All right.
Because if I'm not here, or when you're still streaming, which I doubt I will be.
Yeah. Jack.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
No, I don't wanna.
Okay then. Deal with your significant other later.
I might need to. Jesus. Have a good one.
All right, take it easy, bud.
Have a good one.
That's where it chose to AFK. Huh. Okay. Okay, Sonus. Let's see here. So what day was it until?
We had it on the 25th. We have 2 days.
2 days. All right. Anything useful in that airdrop?
Food. Lots of food.
So
And a rocket launcher.
basically nothing that we need at this point. Okay. I wonder what side the zombs are gonna hit us from this time.
Well, they spawned northeast, so if it's all sorted out by RNG, then it could be next pop. I don't know how you didn't notice this guy.
I was in the middle of loading an ammo into turn, and it didn't drone, so. Alright. Well then. Well, if Jack's not leaving the base defenses should be able to cope with any sort of wave that comes at the base. We could, if you wanted to, go out and explore or something while we wait. Because right now, the one thing that's keeping the concrete from being made is concrete powder. And, well, that just has to cook in the furnace. The furnace has plenty of wood in it. It's got over 1,000 queued up. We could go do it then. Kill the time. What do you
Well,
want?
I'm just putting stuff away at the moment. Because I got some flashlight. I got a flashlight as well.
Yeah.
With a rocket launcher and some rocket frag ammo.
Let's see here. Probably should bring a little bit of steel for repair. Here. Got.
I do need more ammo, actually.
What kind of ammo do you need?
Both rifle ammo and shotgun ammo.
Ooh, we do.
Shotgun
we,
over anything.
We do need a lot more shotgun ammo for turrets and stuff. Oh, I'm getting some server lag now.
Yep. This is what happens when your host goes. Well, this is what happens. So.
We may end up having to call the 7 Days to Die stream to an end early. Yeah.
If you want, we can do that. We can do that now because we can. Well, that way everybody can experience the next Horde night.
Yeah, that actually would be cool. I think people would appreciate that. Did he literally just put a ton of frames down in his thing and just leave it?
Oh yeah, no. Just leave that there. We were doing that off stream, and I wanted to get it done.
I'm just gonna look at this. I did not realize that you guys were. Oh.
Did work?
No. Oh, that's not the best way to do that, but okay, sure.
I mean, we were making concrete. We were gonna fill that all in before stream, but
you never got around to completing it because it was too much of a grind.
No, not even because it was too much of a grind. It's just that we didn't have most of the resources we needed to do it.
I am glad that with the most recent patch, the texture glitch for the vault doors has been fixed.
Well, all of my trees and stuff are still really glitched out, but anything that's at the base is okay. Well, minus the crops. The crops still look like crap.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna leave, and then just do shutdown.
All right. Folks, this doesn't mean that we're stopping streaming for the night. I will go ahead and be back, and I will be streaming something else momentarily. With Jack calling a night and us now having to deal with lag spikes, it's not going to be an experience that I want to go ahead and go through. And plus, again, with the mindset of wanting more people to be here for Horde Night just to be able to enjoy it, and also the fact that we'll be relocating, putting a bunch of work on a base that may no longer exist down the road feels kind of like wasted effort. So I'll be back in a little bit. We'll be streaming something else. I don't know what quite yet, but we're not done yet, folks. So thank you so much for watching. As always, stay frosty, and I will see you later.